Hey, this is Mark from Speaking to a Better You. Today I'm talking about overcoming the anxieties and fears that you may be having about speaking before you ever even get into the classroom. What do I mean by that? Well, here's an example. I've got two little girls at home, and one night my wife and I had agreed to watch 3 additional children in our home. So we were going from 2 to 5 in a very short time frame, and we were kind of worked up about it, to be real frank with you. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know how to manage 5 kids. How would we keep them busy all the way through? This was kind of a big deal to us. We were pretty nervous about it. And what we found is that once the kids got into the house, we gave them some parameters. Here's your toy room, here's the toys, here's where you can play, go have fun. And lo and behold, 5 kids entertained themselves without any intervention from us for almost 2 hours. It was amazing. It blew our minds. We're like, wow, they just did it. It's actually easier with 5 kids than it is with 2. And that's what's interesting about when you're presenting or speaking or working with a group of people and trying to get them to perform tasks for you. Lots of times they will self-facilitate, just like those kids did in the illustration that I mentioned with my wife and I. When you give some parameters to your group, here's your activity, here's the time frame, here are the resources that you have, most of the time a group of 3, 4, and 5 people will just go and do it themselves. I've even noticed this in working with groups of hundreds. You can suddenly have 200, 300 people standing up, walking around the room, waving their arms around, doing silly things that we wouldn't normally do by ourselves, or that you may not even be able to get one other person to do, because we don't, as human beings, we don't always want to stick out like a sore thumb. And so we leverage that instinct to our advantage as presenters and speakers and help people learn through group engagement. We just provide a few parameters. Here's the activity, here's the time frame, go ahead, go do it, and have fun. And that's really all you need to do. Eliminate that fear of whether people will do what you want before you ever even get to your speaking facility, your conference room, your boardroom, what have you. The people will do what you ask them to do. Just give clear, concise instructions and put a positive spin on it and have fun. This has been Mark Jewell from Speaking to a Better You, and I look forward to seeing you out there. Good luck with that talk that you've got coming up.